waste all kinds of energy. Bela Lugosi, Bela Lugosi, Bela Lugosi, Bela Lugosi. Well, hello, folks. Hey, no better song to be singing while we're getting ready to watch the film that we're going to be doing tonight. And it's a great one, Scared to Death. Yeah, Scared to Death, 1947, starring Bela Lugosi. Now, these things cost a lot of money. Now, be careful with these things. This is really kind of an interesting movie. Bela Lugosi, this is the only color film that Bela Lugosi starred in, okay? He was in a film that was in color in 1930, but he wasn't the star in that. But who else is in this film besides Bela Lugosi is George Zucco, love George Zucco, and also Nat Pendleton and Molly Lamont, and Joyce Compton. The film came out of a kind of a strange studio. They'd only made a few films. Golden Gate Pictures was the name of that thing. And the film is kind of interesting, too, in that it's narrated by a dead woman. Now, how often do you see that kind of thing? Do you want to take that? Okay. The only time I really think of a film being narrated by somebody who is dead is three years later with Sunset Boulevard, the William Holden character dead, floating on the surface of a swimming pool. So you have that going on in here. The film is directed by Christy Cobain. If I had that piece of paper, it would have said Christy Cobain on it. Yeah, it does. And he'd been around in film for a long time. He got his start working with D.W. Griffith back in those old days there in the silent tradition. He was an actor and he became a director. Some people claim he's the most boring director that, well, maybe he wasn't the most boring. He's probably the life of the party himself. But he himself, the films that he produced were some of the most boring films ever. Now, I could stack some other boring films up against him, I would think. I would think that maybe, something like The Blancheville Monster or whatever. That film put me to sleep. Whoa! That worked. The film also is shot by a standby of this stuff is Marcel Picard. He did a lot of stuff at Monogram. So over here he is at this Golden Gate Pictures is the name of the studio that he was working at. And I think I started talking about that and lost track of what I was going to say. The film also has Angelo Rizzuto in it. He plays the little diminutive man. He's in a lot of these films that you see, and quite effective. Think you're going to enjoy this film. You might see that it says on the credits that it's shot in natural color, but from my research it says it's shot in Cinecolor. Cinecolor was a two-color process at that time that was used for a lot of B-westerns and stuff like that. So, gotta watch this film. This film that, narrated by somebody who is passed away and comes back to tell us the story. So, Scared to Death, and that's one of the reasons why she's dead, we're figuring, is that she got scared to death. And if you watch the film, you'll be able to figure out what scared her to death. 1947. Scared to Death, only color film that was we have Bela Lugosi in. Otherwise, he was a black and white cat. You guys hanging in out there? Ready to pass out? These guys have been singing nonstop. I think I better give them a break. Let's roll them.